Good afternoon everyone, this is Garuga123, and in this video I'm going to show you how to tame an Acrocanthosaurus for those of you having trouble. To knock out an Acrocanthosaurus, you'll need either biotoxin or narcotics in your last item bar slot to feed while it's awake, and then exceptional kibble or raw meat or prime meat or mutton while it's knocked out. To tame an Acrocanthosaurus, it's recommended that you use weapons and not a dinosaur or a tame. Acrocanthosaurus needs to take more damage to start strafing from a dinosaur than it does from guns or weapons. So to start this off, I'm going to just shoot the acro to aggro it. It's better to do this from a distance as it'll start sprinting at you, and acro is relatively fast. And this way I can gauge how many shots it would take me to put it into a strafing stance. So here it only took me 3. If Acrocanthosaurus stops taking damage while it's in a strafing stance, it will return to a normal stance. This takes about 6 seconds, so make sure that you're keeping consistent damage on acro. Once I have Acrocanthosaurus in a strafing stance, I'm going to let it close the distance a little bit so that it's not too far away when it roars. And then I'm using a fab sniper so that I can count the amount of shots it takes for me to put it into the adrenaline roar. So here it took me 6. Once I get it to roar, I run up to its mouth, aim at the top jaw towards the back of the throat, and press E to put biotoxin in its mouth. While you're doing this, it's recommended that you either sprint away while reloading or back off just so you can get some distance again. Now that I know how many shots it takes to put Acrocanthosaurus into its roar animation, it's pretty easy and consistent to repeat this until it's finally knocked out. The roar check is damage dependent. A higher level acro will need to take more damage before it will try to roar. Once Acrocanthosaurus is knocked out, it works like a normal knockout tame, which uses Rex settings. So it prefers exceptional kibble, and then you can also use raw meat, prime meat, or mutton. And that's how you tame or knock out an Acrocanthosaurus. So some important tips to remember: do not use a dino or a tame to damage Acrocanthosaurus. It will take longer to put it into a strafing stance, and you will most likely kill the Acrocanthosaurus. So use weapons. I'd also recommend using non-automatic weapons so that you can count the amount of shots it takes to put it into an adrenaline roar. Keep your distance from Acrocanthosaurus when it isn't strafing. It is faster than a player, but when Acrocanthosaurus is strafing, a vanilla survivor sprint is faster. And that should be it. So hopefully you can tame an Acrocanthosaurus now pretty easily. Yay!